Hello everyone. How's your day? Your day is fun, isn't it? Have you ever spent your time to read novel or tale that is read by your mom before going to bed? And watching for a child and family in the yard? These activities are fun, aren't they? Do you know? All text and the story script are examples of narrative text. So, in this video we will learn narrative text. What is narrative text? Narrative text is a kind of text to retell the imaginative or factual story that past tense. Narrative text is a type of imaginative or factual text, a story that may have happened in the past, with a series of events or stories from time to time described chronologically or sequentially. So, narrative text can be imaginary stories and also be stories that actually happened. There are the following examples of the genre of narrative text. First, fable. Fable is a story that tells about animals. Fable is fictional story that aims to convey a moral lesson. For example, Lion and Mouse. Second is myth. Myth is a traditional story, often rooted in ancient myth. For example, Nyi Roro Kidul. Third is legend. Legend is traditional story or group of stories told about a particular person or place, like the story of Tobalek. The next genre is folktale. Folktale is traditional fictional stories. For example, the story of Malin Kundang. Next is fairy tale. Fairy tale is a story often intended for children that features fanciful and wondrous characters. For example is Mermaid. And love story. Love story is progression of two characters' relationship as they deal with internal and external obstacles to be together. For example is Romeo and Juliet. Apart from the aforementioned genre, there are also other genres such as science fiction, horror, history, slice of life, personal experience, and etc. And then, what is the purpose of the narrative text? There are some purposes or functions: to entertain the reader, to amuse the reader, to teach moral value, and to change social opinion. There are three generic structures of narrative text. First, orientation, or usually called an introduction. It sets the scene and introduces the participants. It will answer the question who, when, what, and where. Second, complication or conflict. Tells the problems of the story and how the main character solve them. This part includes situations, activities, or events that lead problems to the climax. Third, resolution or problem solving. The crisis is resolved, for better or worse. It shows the end of the story, usually a happy ending. Let's see the following example of narrative text. The first and the second paragraphs tell about the main character's daily activities, meeting with his wife and their agreement. This section is called orientation. The next paragraph discusses the life of the main character and his family. The problem arises when he is called his child, indirectly breaking his agreement with his wife. The main character regrets and apologizes, but his wife cannot forgive him. This section is complication. The last paragraph tells the story of the result of the main character breaking his promise. The eruption of Mount Merapi and the immediate surroundings become a lake. This is what is called the resolution section. At this point, you can understand, right? To get understanding, Let's do this exercise. Look at this narrative text for question number 1 until number 4. Okay, that's all my explanation about narrative text. You can see the right answers in the descriptions below. Stay healthy and see you on the next video. Have a nice day.